Last Monday, members of the Brashear chapter of Future Business Leaders of America took a college field trip to the campus of Indian Hills Community College in Ottumwa, Iowa. The FBLA members got to see many of the labs on the Indian Hills campus and were treated to lunch in the Indian Hills cafeteria. This week, the students of Brashear Elementary School celebrated Reading Week. They participated in many fun activities, including a book fair. The Brashear girls faced Buckland-Macon County in the second round of the Atlanta tournament Thursday night. Brashear took a 10-4 lead after the first quarter and led 21-16 going into halftime. The Tiger lead was 25-18 after 3 quarters, and they held on to win by a final score of 28-26. Avery Acton had 13 points, Callie Altide had 5, Emily Mason had 4 points, Hannah Grissom had 4, and Alexa Higgins scored 2 points.
The Brashear boys went against Buckland-Macon County in the tournament and led the score through the entire game. In the first quarter, Brashear led at 12-8, then widened the score to 28-15. At halftime after the third quarter, the score was 37-25, and the final score was a win for Brashear at 49-32. Garrett Hausman scored 20 points, Justin Eden scored 14 points, Quinn Allen scored 8 points, Wyatt Potter scored 5 points, and Levi Blankenship scored 1 point.
On Friday night, the Lady Tigers faced the Lynn County girls in the consolation game at the Atlanta tournament. In the first quarter, the Tigers scored 10. Then in the first half, they doubled their points to 20. In the third quarter, the Lady Tigers scored 6 more, and they had 26. Then in the fourth and final quarter, the Lady Tigers had won with a final score of 36-22. Emily Mason had 10 points, Alexa Higgins had 10 points, Avery Acton had 6, Hannah Grissom had 4, Tana Garlock and Callie Altide both had 2.
The Brashear boys were at Atlanta Friday night. Brashear started the night off with a 12-7 lead. By halftime, Atlanta took the lead 18-15. At the end of the third, Brashear gained a 1-point lead over Atlanta with a score of 28-27. Brashear took the win with a final score of 44-32. The leading scorer was Justin Leland with 18 points. Garrett Hausman wasn't far behind, scoring 15 points. Wyatt Potter had 6, Quinn Allen and Wyatt Reeves both had 2 points each, and Fisher Reese had 1.
On November 17th, Brashear girls played Mary Immaculate girls. In the first quarter, Brashear had 12, while Mary Immaculate still hadn't scored any points. In the second quarter, Brashear still was in the lead, 24-2. In the third quarter, Brashear had 32, while Mary Immaculate was far behind with 2. Brashear won the game overall with a score of 36-6. Hannah Grissom had 10 points, Emily Mason had 7 points, Callie Altide has 6 points, Alexa Higgins had 4 points, Avery Acton had 4 points, Zoe Blankenship had 2 points, Tana Garlock had 2 points, Audrey Riley had 1 point. On November 17th, Brashear boys played Mary Immaculate boys. The first quarter, Brashear was in the lead 24-5. Second quarter, Brashear had 40, while Mary Immaculate had 7. In the third quarter, Brashear had 47, while Mary Immaculate was still on 7. The final quarter, Brashear won 53-14. Justin Newton scored 24, Garrett Hausman scored 16, Wyatt Reeves scored 4, Fisher Reese scored 7, and Austin Ray scored 2.